Okay, so we are live on the Meet and meeting is being recorded now. So good morning to all the Toastmasters and their guests. Today, I, Krati Purohit, will be acting as Sergeant at Arms for this meeting. And I welcome you all to our 227th meeting of the Vadodara Toastmasters Club. And now, before going ahead, we are having some ground rules to be followed. So in Toastmasters, we do not speak about sex, religion, or politics. Please mute yourself whenever you're not required to speak in the meeting. Please turn off your video whenever you're stepping out of the meeting or you're leaving your place. Otherwise, you can keep it on. Now it's time for our club mission. So I request you all to raise your hands and repeat after me. Let me share my screen. I hope it's visible. We provide supportive and a positive learning experience.
A supportive
and positive learning experience
In which members are empowered.
Members are empowered
To develop communication. And leadership skills. Resulting in greater self-confidence. And personal growth. With this, now it's time for a book review. So today's book of the week is Becoming Michelle Obama by Michelle Obama. And the book is recommended by TM Sanchita. So I would like to call TM Sanchita on the virtual dais to give a briefing about.
Thank you, TM Krati. If you believe that you can have high goals and achieve them, then this is the right book for you. Whenever you are depressed, whenever you're upset, whenever you feel that your dreams are too big but you cannot achieve, just go for this book. Michelle Obama, as we all know, was born in very humble background, but she became one of the most successful attorneys of USA and was also one of the most active first ladies. So if I would have to recommend a book where one could believe that no matter where or what kind of situation they are born in, but they are eligible to have high goals and they can achieve them, then this is the right book for you. Becoming Michelle Obama by Michelle Obama herself. Over to you, TM Krati.
Thank you so much, TM Sanchita. Now it's time for our presiding officer, TM Yogesh Kantak, to take the virtual dais and proceed with the meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Krati, for playing the Sergeant at Art roles. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's meeting. Today's meeting, our TMOD has taken up a very interesting topic, hummingbirds. Hummingbirds, if you know, there are 300 different types of hummingbirds and all are found in America. They are the smallest birds who does the migrations. But this is a biological or the scientific bird theory normally for that. There is another aspect of hummingbird which interests me or intrigued me. There is a lot of things which we can learn from a hummingbird. And I'm sure the Toastmaster of the day, Pradeep, is going to make that learning and mark for us. But few points from my side. Hummingbirds are dreamy and full of creative energy. They are the only birds who dreams and they are with a lot of creative energy because they thrive only for beautiful things. They are the only birds which avoids conflict and confusions. They are the bird which symbolizes joy and good luck. Now, these are the traits which as a person we can learn from hummingbirds, which will make us human. So interesting. As a person, we can learn from birds to become a human. But yes, that's the nature. That's the truth. I will stop myself here and I will let TMOD normally to take it up, the next journey of our hummingbirds. But before that, I would like to our guest who has joined us for today to introduce themselves. I would like to start off with the guest, Vishal Shah. Vishal, can you just introduce yourself by inviting yourself?
Yeah, hi. Hello, good morning all.
So good morning.
Vishal Shah, I am working from L&T Technology Service and why I joined this Toastmaster to improve the communication skills. And I was actually part of the VTM club previously.
Okay.
So I am also going to be a part of VTM club from the next cycle.
Excellent.
I'm excited to join this club again. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. We have another guest, Karam Pranami, if I'm pronouncing it correct.
Yes, sir. Karan Pranami.
Yeah, Karam.
Hello, everyone. My name is Karan Pranami, and I am currently doing engineering at GSS University, Vadodara.
Okay.
Why I joined Toastmaster is I am not very good at English speaking. I get really nervous in front of speaking public, so I want to improve my English speaking skills.
Thank you, Karam. You are at the right place now. We have another guest, Namit Jaiswal.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Hello, all everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, my name is Namit Jaiswal, and currently I'm working as a design engineer. My purpose or main goal, if I say, to join Toastmaster is to improve my leadership skills, improve my presentation skills as well. So actually, I'm aiming for MBA, so it will be helpful to join a club like Toastmasters, where we can get more of a network and also develop some skills on leadership, presentations, and communications.
Surely you will learn.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have another guest, Bhavesh.
Hi, this is Bhavesh.
Bhavesh, I will request to set your camera. We are seeing only half of you.
I have already kept it on.
No.
Can
We
you see
just set it. I'm seeing half of you. I can see only your eyes.
Okay. Am I visible now?
Upper lip only now, but fine. Let's go ahead.
At the Toastmaster Club, I have been listening about this, and I was a part of this club, as a guest earlier also. But due to personal commitment, I was not able to join. Now, since I am working in Thermax, and I am working as a zonal manager in Gujarat Western region. So going further, it would add a lot of communication skills, as well as the development part, and networking with the good people of Baroda. That is a main objective of joining this club, and I would like to pursue it further in continuation, for sure.
Thank you. You are at the right place, where we are embarking our hybrid model of executing meeting also. So your networking part will be more interesting there.
Right.
We have one more guest, Keshav Notani. Oh, sorry, he's a TM. Keshav?
Hello, yes, I will be. Yes, actually, I have joined it, but it's my first meeting as a.
Okay. So introduce yourself. That's good.
Well, my name is Keshav Notani, and I have completed my graduation, and I am working in a Ascent Financial Services as a customer acquisition department. I have joined Toastmasters to improve my public speaking and communication skills and leadership skills. That was the main purpose of joining it, and I want to know how to be productive more on Sundays.
Oh, that's a good thought. Very good. So now with this, normally with the introductions, welcoming everybody, I would like to give my virtual dice control to our TMOD of the day today, Pradeep Mane. Take us on a journey with the learning with hummingbirds. TMOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yogesh. Am I audible and visible?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. I welcome you for 227 Vadodara Toastmaster meeting, and I appreciate all for your efforts for self-development, for self-improvement. I'm really congratulate you all for your commitments, that you are the people who belongs to the category of self-development. So please have big round of applause for all of us, that we all are the people who interested in self-development. So before going to start this meeting, for benefit of guests, I would like to explain the structure of this meeting. Toastmaster meeting is generally divided into 3 sessions: table topic session, prepared speech session, table topic session, and most important, evaluation session. For better functioning of this meeting, there is also facilitator team, which is also called as tag team. It is working behind this meeting. And now I would like to take an opportunity to introduce the facilitator team for today's meeting. Earlier, the timer role for today's meeting was taken by Toastmaster Manoj, but it was switched now to Toastmaster Sri Charan. So I would like to request Toastmaster Sri Charan to explain about his role. It's over to you, Toastmaster Sri Charan.
Good morning all. My name is Sri Kumar. My role as timer is to monitor time during the prepared speech, table topics, and evaluations. At the end of the meeting, I will report the times of each participant. This will let you know if you have delivered your presentation within the allotted time frame. The time allotted for the prepared speeches are 5 to 7 minutes. In 5 minutes, I will show a green light on my camera. At 6 minutes, I will show a yellow light, and at 7 minutes, I will show the red card. For the evaluation, it is again 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will show the green light. At 2.5 minutes, I will show the yellow light, and at 3 minutes, I will show the red light. For the table topics, at 1 minute, the duration for the table topics is 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will show the green light. At 1.5 minutes, I will show the yellow light. And at 2 minutes, I will show the red light. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sri Charan. Now I would like to call upon stage Toastmaster Pooja, the accounter for today's meeting, to explain her role.
Yes, thank you. Good morning, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Pooja, and today I am playing the role of accounter. My purpose as accounter is to note words and sounds that are used as crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also note for filler sounds including a, and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pooja. Now I would like to request Toastmaster Yogesh, grammarian for today's meeting, to explain his role.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Once again, in a different role now. Today, I will be playing grammarian's roles, which is nothing but I believe like a teacher's role. I will be listening to the entire meeting. I will try to identify the correct usage of English, and I will also try to find out where the improvements can be done. Also, there will be a word of the day and a phrase of the day, which I will request every member, every speaker who gets a chance normally to use it in their speech or the discussions. So I will announce the word of the day and a phrase of the day. The word of the day today is elucidate, elucidate, which means to make something that is very hard to understand in a simple and clear and easy understanding method. The best example is the teachers. They elucidate the difficult topics very hard to understand in a very simple manner so students can understand them. That's an elucidate. The phrase of the day today is nothing but a sat on the fence, that the meaning to which goes with to be undecided. I would like to say the guest who has joined today's meeting is sitting on the fence to decide about the joining Toastmasters. And I hope they join it. With this, I will now put this in our chat also so everybody can go through it and use it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Yogesh. Thank you all tag team members for the introduction. Now, before moving to the first session, prepared speech session, let me take an opportunity to introduce the theme for today's meeting, Hummingbird. So first let me share my screen with you all. Please confirm my screen is visible to all of you. Can anybody confirm?
Yes, it's visible.
Yes, it's visible.
So today's theme is hummingbird. I want to share with you a story of a hummingbird. And with this story, this is very, very powerful story. And there is very powerful learning out of this story. And if you integrate these learning in our life, it will make a huge difference in our life. So the hummingbird, if we see the size of this hummingbird, this is near about 3.5 inch size. That means it is half of our palm. And if you see the physical capacity of this bird, the physical capacity is not up to that extent. This is very lightweight bird, and generally these bird found in maximum number in South Canada. One more important thing about this bird is that twice in a year, 2 times in a year, this bird travels a very huge journey. 2 times in a year, this bird travels 600 miles of journey, and that is from South Canada to Panama. And out of this 600 miles journey, 500 miles is ocean. That means in order to complete that journey, that bird has to fly over the ocean for 500 miles. That means there is no chance to take rest. If we see the general routine of this bird, normally this bird moves from one flower to another flower. She sucks nectar from that flower, and by this way her lifestyle goes on. But 2 times in the year, how this bird make herself capable of traveling so much huge journey? What is the best preparation that this bird makes with herself so that that bird is capable for that journey? I want to share these 3 things that bird does before starting that journey. And before explaining you that 3 important things, I would like to start the first session for today's meeting, that is prepared speech session. And for that, the first speaker for today's meeting is Toastmaster Tarun. And to explain about his speech details, I would like to call upon stage Toastmaster Gitanjali ma'am, the evaluator for Toastmaster Tarun, to explain about his speech details. It's over to you, Toastmaster Gitanjali ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes.
And visible also?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Toastmaster Pradeep. Namaskar and very good morning to each one of you. Toastmaster Tarun, today you will present your icebreaker speech from the part leadership development. The purpose of this project for you to introduce yourself to the club and to learn the basic structure of public speech. Timer. Please note, as it is his icebreaker speech, thus his allotted timings are 4 to 6 minutes. At 4 minutes, green. At 5 minutes, it's yellow. And at 6 minutes, it is red card. Your speech title, TM Tarun, your speech title is Being Young. All the best, Toastmaster Tarun. Present your speech with full confidence. Dear audience, please give him standing ovation at the end of his speech. Thanks, and over to you, Toastmaster Pradeep.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gitanjali. Now let us welcome Toastmaster Tarun, speaker number 1. Speaker number 1, Toastmaster Tarun. Stage is yours.
Good morning, everyone. Am I visible and audible?
Yes.
Okay. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, all Toastmasters. First, I would like to thank Toastmasters Krati Purohit for introducing me and allowing me to join the Toastmaster Club, and also to Toastmaster Vikram Rajgopala, who has given a brief on the Toastmasters Club. Today is my icebreaker speech, and I will be speaking on being young. I would like to start my icebreaker speech with the introduction of my name. So my name is Tarun Langalia, and as you would like to know the meaning of Tarun. So in Hindi, Tarun means yuvan or young. So is the title of my speech, like being young. So when I was a child, I was young. When I was young, though I was young. Even now, when I'm 40 plus, still I am young. People would say young by heart and mind, but I would remain young forever by name also. So uh, let me break my icebreaker speech into three categories. I would just brief upon my schooling period, then I will give you a brief on my college, and then coming to the professional front. So first part of my speech is related to my schoolings. Like I was born in a family of goldsmith. So people would say, "Oh, you are born with a golden spoon in your mouth," but not exactly a golden spoon, but yes, with a golden surname for sure. I did my schooling in Bhavnagar, and when I completed my 12th, there was a period of around 7 to 8 months before my college session began. I don't know what exactly happened during that period, but there was a gap when the results were declared, but college was not started. College did not start. So what did I do during my 7 months? So I did join my father's business. I supported him in the shop. We had a retail shop. There I started learning to make ornaments and do all the other stuffs of being a goldsmith. Just as I was finding my shape on joining the whole family business, the college started and I got my uh, uh, admission into university in Nadiad for the engineering college. So from if I look at my background, I was the first one to enter an engineering college from my whole family. Not only was I first one to enter a engineering college, but I was the first one to study outside my hometown. So there was always a fear in my family whether this child would really come back, because nobody else in the family had, though it was only a distance of 200 kilometers, but yet there was always a doubt whether the person would really come back or not. So that is how I started my graduation in India. And then I will just like to also give you one of the insight of my engineering college days. When I was in the last semester, we have this program for 6 months wherein we are giving a project to handle, that is for a 6 months period. And notice board in the college showed Tarun Langalia selected for the HP company. And all my colleagues and fellow mates started congratulating me. Oh, great, Tarun, you have done a great job. You have got selected in HP. That's a wonderful job and wonderful start of the career. But in my own background, I knew what actually HP was. It was not the HP company, but it was something like a Hiralal Pannalal electric company, which the company size itself was less than 1 BHK. So it was really embarrassing and humiliating when I just introduced or explained exactly what the HP company was. So that is how my college days went. Once I graduated, I started my professional careers in Baroda. So in Baroda, I almost spent now 20 years of professional life, starting from a small company, then joining a multinational or Indian multinational company in an EPC job. I did 17 years of journey there, and now I am in another multinational company. So during my professional life, I got some beautiful experience of getting good execution jobs in execution. Also, I did my first travel to foreign. I was in Japan for 9 months, and luckily during that time I could take my family along with me. So living in Japan for 9 months on a company deputation was the best part of my professional life. And now, when I come to the next step in my professional life, I am still a learner. I joined recently Toastmasters and still learning to enhance my leadership capability. I have many hobbies as such, but I profound mainly in reading. So after my dinner, I normally go to bed while reading the books. I am also a sports enthusiast. I like to do marathons and half marathons. I do cyclings and as well as still continue to play cricket. One would say, if I look at my biodata or a resume, I like to add that I have that much years of experience in professional life as in marriage. So I was married at a very early age. I would like to share that I got engaged when I was in 6th semester. And during my first job, I got married. And when I look at the resume on technical or professional front, I can very well proudly say I have same experience in professional field as much experience with my marriage life. So that is how it goes. So that is all from my end. This was the icebreaker. Thank you, Toastmasters, for listening out to me. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tarun. I request all, as this is his first icebreaker speech, please switch on your camera and please give big round of applause for him. Thank you. Toastmaster Tarun, congratulate. You have completed your first step in Toastmaster journey.
Thank you.
Now I would like to move to the second speaker for today's meeting, Toastmaster Dhara, and to explain about her speech details, I would like to request Toastmaster Sanchita, please explain her speech details.
Thank you, TM Modi. Good morning, everybody. My target speaker, Toastmaster Dhara, is going to give her icebreaker speech from the path Visionary Communication. The title of the speech is Dhara's Dishtikon. The time limit is again 4 to 6 minutes. The purpose of the speech is for the member to introduce himself or herself and learn the basics of speech writing. All the best, Toastmaster Dhara. Rock the stage. Over to you, TM Modi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanchita.
Team Pradeep, just a minute. I'm pinning you Dhara and Shrikumar sir as well. So kindly let me know, Dhara, if you can see Shrikumar sir, because he'll be showing the timing cards. So I'll be pinning you both.
I can, yes.
Just a minute, after spotlighting. Just a moment, please.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, I have to pin Shrikumar sir as well. Okay, I can't pin him, so I'm unpinning.
You can do it like last time when he did for Tarun, na? Same way you can do it.
Actually I did for him, but at the moment I'm not getting the option. Let me retry, else you can.
Krati, that's fine.
Now,
I can see him. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Now you can see her, see him?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
yeah.
Good to go. Over to you, Timothy.
Thank you. Please welcome Toastmaster Dhara. Toastmaster Dhara, speaker number two, Toastmaster Dhara. Over to you.
Thank you, Krati, and thank you everyone for a nice introduction. And okay, let me start my icebreaking session. Icebreaking speech. Sorry. Please let me know I could break the ice or not. Okay. So my name is Dhara, and let me talk about myself. Okay. So the speech is not, I would say, particularly focused on a thing. Okay. I'll go through the phases of my life, and no, I'll not go into like what I have done, my degrees and everything. No, I'll tell you that what I have experienced in my school life, in my college life, as well as my post graduation, as well as the professional life. Okay. So let me start with my birthplace. I born and brought up in Ahmedabad, in a middle class family. And yes, I have seen everything what a middle class child does. Okay. My mom is like a nerd. If I say, she is dedicated woman who takes care of their family, okay, and home chores. It is in her mind, okay. And I still remember the days when I made to do pochas 2 times. Okay. So that was a good thing. And I learned a lot in that phase. And I went to a school which was not so famous, but it was a good school, and I had a very beautiful school life. Okay. I had beautiful friends over there. We have like we have good times, good dancing sessions there. But one thing I want to mention here, that I was a very enthusiastic child, and I like to participate in dancing and kind of things. Okay. But when in practice, I was the person who is best, and when it comes to performance, I don't know what happens to me, but like I go blank. My dance steps, like I I freeze, or I forget. Freeze or forget. It happened to be, and I really couldn't figure it out, that what is happening with me. Okay. I don't know that time that these things are happening to me, and as a child it was a traumatic for me. But still I gulped it, that okay, something is there, I don't know. And then gradually I moved out of school, and then again in college life, again I was in Ahmedabad only, because I was a very pampered child, and my parents were not okay to let me out from the Ahmedabad, so that's okay. Then again my college life was subtle, not very dynamic, and I would no, I was not sluggish, but yes, I was still enthusiastic, but I was a person who stays at home, and not going out and hanging out with friends. It was just like I was saving my pennies. Okay. So then my MBA life was again a grind. So let me make it more elucidate, that it was the task, projects, groups, politics, celebrations, everything at a time. Okay. And it was a great journey. Actually, I would say it shaped me. I am whatever I am. It shaped me. Okay. It has given me a new perspective. So I would say that I bow down to my college, and I bow down to my mentors over there. And then I have started my professional journey as an HR, and that's okay. I had a good career in HR also. But there was a phase, I think I would say in the time of Corona, I hit the depression phase. And yes, again, I have gone through the process of therapy and everything. And I will proudly say that I have bounced back. I am back. I was sitting on fence, and now I am clear, completely clear in my mind, that what I want to do. Currently, I have started my journey in marketing, and basically I am a content writer. I love to write. I love to write creatively, as well as like in any section. But yeah, I'm tilting more to the creative part, and to the society, or to the next generation. I would like to give 3 things from my side. First is enthusiasm, second is compassion, and third is courage. Okay. I'm done with my speech. I hope it's good. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dhara. It is very nice to listen from you. That contribution is the biggest thing that you want to do, and it is really appreciated. Please have a big round of applause for Dhara. Thank you. Now, I would like to move to the third speaker for today's meeting, that is Toastmaster Mufaddal. And to explain about his speech details, I would like to request Toastmaster Pawan, please be on stage. Toastmaster Pawan.
Thank you, TMOD. Good morning to one and all, and my special good morning to my target speaker, TM Mufaddal. To elucidate his path as well as the details of this speech, here are some details. His pathway is presentation mastery, and he is presenting level 1 project to his speech, which is evaluation and feedback. The purpose of this speech is to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply it to his second speech. The title of the speech is Pursuit of Happiness. The time limit for the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. I wish you all the very best, TM Mufaddal. Rock it. Over to you, TMOD. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pawan.
Mufaddal, I'm sorry to interrupt. Mufaddal, can you see Shikumar sir's screen? Are you able to see? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Because I have spotlighted.
Yes, I am seeing the timer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before starting, Shilkumar, can you just showcase the time cards? Because unfortunately, I couldn't see green and yellow properly. Only the red one. This is blue. Okay. Yellow.
Yes.
Okay. Fine. Go ahead.
Shikumar sir, you can place the object a little bit back so that it can show it clearly. A bit back. Yes, good to go.
Thank you. Thank you. Please welcome Toastmaster Mufaddal, speaker number 3. Speaker number 3, Toastmaster Mufaddal.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. It is not in the pursuit of happiness that we find fulfillment. We find fulfillment in the happiness to pursue. A very good morning to Toastmasters and guests. My name is Toastmaster Mufaddal, and today I will be speaking about the topic that is pursuit of happiness. What is pursuit of happiness? It is a fundamental right in the Declaration of Independence to do things that makes us feel happy until and unless they are not illegal. Before talking about happiness, I want to start it by the word unhappiness. Today, lot of people feel unhappy, or at least they are more outspoken about it. The reason behind it can be the working schedule imposed by industrial revolution, or the way we compare our lives with the lives of others by seeing them on social media. But do you know what is the biggest reason for unhappiness? It is that we are pressurized to stay happy every time. So what is happiness? It is a state of mind that comes from appreciating the present moments. So the pursuit of happiness may differ from person to person. For some, it may be to acquire wealth. For some, it may be to escape from the pain. Everyone's life is dependent upon the aim which they have set, and they get satisfied once they achieve their aim. They are always whenever they pursue their aim, they're always thinking how they will feel when they will achieve that goal which they have set to their life. I want to elucidate this topic by sharing a small story. There was once a group of 100 people attending this seminar on personal development. During the speech, the speaker has started an impromptu group activity, an activity which was not planned. During this, the speaker has given balloon to each and every participant and told them to write their name on it. After that, he collected those balloons and placed it in an adjacent room, and later told the participants to get into the room and find the balloon with their name on it. Within 5 minutes, all the people rushed in the room and started finding the balloon. Can you guess what happened after 5 minutes? No one could succeed. The speaker then told the participant to pick up a random balloon, and give it to the person whose name is on it. Later on, the speaker told that this is what happened to those balloons is what happens in our life when we search for happiness. It is around us and we keep looking for it. So dear Toastmaster and guests, the moral of story is that the pursuit of happiness lies by making happy others. Happiness with the selfish motive rarely comes. So with that, I conclude my speech. Thank you.
TM Pradeep, you are on mute.
Hello, sorry. Thank you, Toastmaster Mufaddal, for that wonderful speech. And happiness is lying in giving, truly said by you. Now I would like to request Toastmaster Sri Charan to confirm the time details of prepared speakers. Sorry, Sri Charan.
Sri Kumar.
Sri Kumar, sorry.
Okay, thank you. Toastmaster Tarun, he clocked 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Toastmaster TM Dhara, she clocked 6 minutes and 10 seconds. And Toastmaster Mufaddal, he clocked 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Thank you.
And thank you, Toastmaster Sri Kumar. Zoom Master, will you please initiate the poll for voting best prepared speaker for the day?
As all the speakers are eligible for voting, I'm launching the polls. Please take your 10 seconds and vote for the same.
Please confirm once voting completed.
Chunki?
Yes, everybody has completed the voting. We can proceed.
Okay. Now this is the end of prepared speech session. Now let us before moving to the second session, that is table topic session, let me introduce the theme for today's meeting once again. And please confirm my screen is visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay.
Yes, it's.
So up till now, what we learn is that this hummingbird, twice in a year, this hummingbird.
Dining table.
Twice in a year, this hummingbird makes a very huge journey. That is 600 miles of journey. And out of that 600 miles, 500 miles is above the ocean. So what makes possible for this hummingbird? How she gets prepared for that journey? So that is the most important thing that we have to understand. So see, the first thing what that hummingbird does for making her capable for that journey, and that first thing is on the very first day of her journey, the day before she start her journey, the hummingbird start doing all her activities with very less amount of energy. That means how much energy she spend on her general days, out of that energy, she only spend 20% of her energy for that activity. It is same like sometimes when we are using laptop, we put our laptop in sleep mode so that our battery will go longer. In the same way, this hummingbird, all body, if we observe the body movement of hummingbird, the body movement are very slow body movement. The breathing pattern is also very slow. That means she conserve all her energy. She take herself in hibernation mode. In hibernation mode means working with reduced level of energy. So this is the very first thing that hummingbird does before going to start her journey. Now the second thing, when on the day of journey, when the sunlight came and the sunlight fall on her body and the environment surrounding her, that environment becomes warm. This hummingbird noticed that the morning is there is morning, and this hummingbird suddenly wake up and she move from one flower to other flower, and she collect the juice or the nectar from the flower. That means she collect the resources which are useful for her to complete that journey. So the second thing what this hummingbird do is collecting the resources, and the third thing this hummingbird does is she start to take action. She start her journey and she never stop until the destination she reach to her destination. So this is the third thing this hummingbird do in order to complete her journey. So how we can relate these three things with our human being, with our human life? That is most important thing to understand. How can we relate these three learning, that is conserve energy, collecting the resources, and never give up, with our human being life? That is most important thing that we have to understand. But before that, before explaining this correlation with human beings, I would like to start the second session for today's meeting, that is table topic session. And for that, I would like to request Toastmaster Archana to take the charge of this meeting. It's over to you, Toastmaster Archana.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pradeep. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Toastmaster of the day, all fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I'm Archana and I'm TTM for today. And I want to explain first what is table topic session and their rules, especially for guests. Table topic is impromptu speech. That means this topic is quickly answerable. You can speak 1 to 2 minutes minimum. 1 minute speech is compulsory. Your grace period will be 30 seconds. If you will speak less than 1 minute and more than 2 minutes 30 seconds, then you will be disqualified from voting. So guys, are you ready for this session?
Yes, we are.
Thank you. Thank you so much for confirmation. Then let's start. I would like to share my first topic with Toastmaster Tejas. Toastmaster Tejas, are you there? Toastmaster Tejas, are you there? Maybe he's not in meeting. Then second, I would like to share Toastmaster Dhaneshwar Rawat. Toastmaster Dhaneshwar Rawat, are you there?
Yes, I am there.
Toastmaster, okay. So this topic for you. Share one or two your childhood memories. Share one or two your childhood memories.
Can you give me another topic?
Your childhood memories. Childhood memories. I'm audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Yeah. But childhood memories, actually, most of the childhood was it's completely full of happiness.
Okay. So change. I can change. Share your best day of your school.
Best day of school. Yeah. Actually, during my school times, anyway, best day of school means for a student on the day which he can explain many things to the teacher, and he's being good on that day. And there was another day that actually we won one competition, the volleyball competition, where we worked as a team, and that was a really memorable day for me. Thanks.
You can speak more.
No, today actually I'm not prepared well. Sorry for that.
Okay, thank you. I would like to share my second topic with guest Vishal Shah. Vishal Shah, are you there? Guest Vishal Shah, are you there? Okay. Karam Pranami. Next for guest Karam Pranami.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Share your thoughts and experience of office trip.
No, ma'am. I'm student only. Office trip.
Okay. Okay. No problem. Share your one or two experience childhood memories.
I can share. So
You can
one memory.
To speak?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay.
One memory is when I was little. There is a game marble. You know, like marble play. People play marble. Yeah.
Okay.
So in marble, people don't. Yeah, people don't let me play because I was not good. So one day I got angry and I thought I should master this game. Then 2-3 days I practiced marble lot, practice and practice. Then I became very good, and then I play with them, and I got win. Every time I got win. So still they were not let me play because every game I won. And another is I don't remember.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, it's fine. No issue. I would like to share my next topic. Guest Namit Jaiswal. Namit Jaiswal.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Share your best experience of your family function.
Okay.
Share your best experience of your family function.
Okay. So I would like to go back to 1 or 2 years back when it was my sibling, my sister's wedding. So it was a very rough day because I have to do the arrangements, look out to the guests as well. So it was a very rough day, but it was enjoyable. You can enjoy each and every moment. You can be enjoying the moment and doing the work simultaneously. Uh, also, it was a memorable day. On the 2 to 3 days haldi, then the wedding and the and all. That's from my side.
Okay. But you can speak 1 to 2 minutes. So it's okay. No issue. I would like to share next topic to Toastmaster Anirban. Toastmaster Anirban, are you there? Toastmaster Anirban, are you there? Okay. Toastmaster Huzifa Shruti. Maybe all are not in meeting. Okay. Dilip Mane. Dilip Mane, are you there?
Rachana, I will suggest you put yourself on gallery mode. You will see all the people and then you can call out any one of them.
Sir, I'm already checked the name from gallery.
No. Just put it yourself right now on the gallery mode. And
Okay.
call the names.
Okay, sir. Guest Shivam. Yeah. Yes, Ruti.
Yeah, no
Yes.
Krati.
No, it goes. Go ahead, sorry.
Actually, I already checked the name from who is participating in meeting, but
Yes, Shivam is available.
yes, all are available, but I don't know why all are not answer.
Yeah, I can.
Maybe the next
Guest
volunteer.
Shivam, guest Shivam, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. My next topic is share best Holi experience best Holi experience yet in your life.
Sorry.
Share best Holi experience yet in your life.
Like a Holi or as a
Holi
festival?
festival. Yes. festival?
Okay. Means I am not that kind of person who celebrates all kind of festivals, but I want to say that I am very fond of Holi when I was a kid. So initially I was playing with my friends in my school time, but due to the study and hectic schedules, I forgot to get along with my friends and celebrate Holi festival. But I still remember that around 6-7 years ago, I was celebrating this Page festival with my friends in my college time, and we played with balloons as well as different kind of colors. So definitely, it was a very memorable moment and precious time with my friends that I still remember.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shivam. I would like to share next topic with Toastmaster. Sorry, guest Rahul. Guest Rahul, are you there?
Yes, yes, I'm there. Am I
Okay.
audible?
Yeah, yeah. Share your thoughts as a teacher for your student and their parents.
Okay. Good morning, all Toastmasters. This is Rahul Khatri, and I recently joined Toastmasters, this club, not as a guest here. And just I would like to speak on that table topic, which is. Can you repeat the topic, please, ma'am?
Share your thoughts as a teacher for your student and their parents.
Okay. So, as a
Now it's
teacher.
clear?
Yes, yes, yes.
Now it's clear? Okay.
It is clear. It is clear. So, as a teacher, I want to give my students learning that you should be talkative. You should take part in all the extracurriculum activity. This will develop your skills, and it will make your stage fear to be removed. So it is very important for each and every student to be participating in all these curriculum activities, because these activities actually develops your skills, which is very important in the practical life. We are learning things that is okay, academic things we are learning that is okay, but with that we also have to learn these curriculum activities. We have to participate in these activities so that our overall skill development and personality development should be there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rahul. I would like to share my next topic. Toastmaster Dhada. Toastmaster Dhada.
Yes.
Are you able to speak?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Share one or two your student life memories.
Student
Now
life.
it's clear? Yeah, yeah. Student life memories.
Yeah, so I just mentioned my MBA journey. Okay, so I think I'll pick a phase from there. So yeah, I was in HR, and even like I had topics like humanity and the service, social service. Okay, so yeah, as a part of the project, we need to visit an old age home. Okay, and it was a first experience for me. I was like, I haven't been any places like orphanage or old age home before that. Okay, uh, and I just entered over there, and uh, there were people sitting over there, and they were smiling, twinkling. They were happy to see us, and again, I went to one bar. I would say, I think my time is up. Okay, yeah. So I went to one dadima or bar, and 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 she was so happy to that someone is there to sit with her and talk to her. And she started nagging. Sorry, she started talking about her son and her daughter-in-law, and of your not good about her daughter-in-law. But yes, I was understanding the thing, but it was a good experience. And I from that journey, I made sure that whenever possible, I would love to meet and greet people from old age home as well as orphanage. So this, thank you.
Yeah. I would like to share at least one great Toastmaster. Toastmaster Gitanjali, ma'am.
Yes, I am present.
Ma'am, share your thoughts and experience as a head of the family.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes.
Thank you so much for such a wonderful topic. As a head of the family, it's all the responsibility is on my head. Suppose today I am attending the meeting. For this also, I have taken all the responsibility. I used to get up at 4:30 a.m., prepare everything for the family members. Family member consists of Toastmaster Sanchita and my another daughter. I don't want to leave single thing for them, as if they should tell me that you have not done this or that. So being a head of the family, it is a great responsibility on head, because the head thinks everything for the body. In the same way, the head of the family thinks all well-beings and everything for the family. So it is very tough, but I enjoy to take the responsibility. Thanks, and over to you, Toastmaster Archana.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And I would like to share my last topic with Toastmaster Yogesh. Toastmaster Yogesh. Toastmaster Yogesh.
Yes, I'm audible and visible.
Yes, sir. Share your experience as a manager for your employee.
Okay. Either you should be asking my employee that. Can I have a timer, please?
So topic is clear?
Yeah, topic is clear. I am not able to see the timer.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. So an experience as a manager for my employee. I remember my days when I started as an employee in the first place. I'm still an employee, but as a fresher in the first days. Fortunately, normally I had a very good mentors in my life and a professional career who helped me learn a lot on how to be a manager and how not to be a manager. I had few who taught me how to be a manager. I had few who taught me how not to be a manager. The basic and the most important thing which I learned as a manager for any team member is never micromanage. The most problematic or the most wrong thing any manager does is it tries to manage the team. Don't try to do that. Your team is equivalent capable, and that's the reason they are with you. You have to be only the roadblock solutional maker for them who will help them in overcoming all the hurdles, but let them think from their own mind. Let them do their work by their own way, because that will not only help them in growing, but that will also help in giving them more 100%, more than 100% to your team and achieve the things in a very different way. Doing non-micromanage way of things and letting your team to do their work in their own way also helps in another thing, and that's the succession planning. When you allow your team to grow by making mistakes, of course in a controlled way, but making mistakes, it always helps them to grow and lead the things, because then they put their everything into it, and that also helps you in a succession planning where you can go to the next step because they become ready by themselves for the position which you are right now in. So as a manager for my employees, I always say that don't micromanage, trust your team, let them do their job in their own way, and just be there to support them whenever, wherever required unconditionally. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yogesh. And Toastmaster Pradeep.
Hello.
Pradeep Mane. Yes. Hello, sir.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah. You're audible, sir.
Your voice
Hand
is
over the
breaking.
stage to.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is the, so we have completed the table topic session for today's meeting, and now I would like to request timer. Will you please confirm the time details of table topic speakers?
Yeah, Dear Modi. We had called the names of 15 participants. In that, 8 people have responded. First is guest Dhaneshwar, 40 seconds. And then next is Karan Pranam, 1 minute and 15 seconds. Namit, 1 minute. And guest Shivam, 50 seconds. Guest Rahul, Toastmaster Rahul, 1 minute and 5 seconds. Toastmaster Dhara, 2 minutes. Gitanjali ma'am, 58 seconds. Yogesh, 1 minute and 45 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Sri Charan. Now I would like to request Zoom Master, please initiate the poll for best table topic speaker of the day.
Yes, sure. Just a minute. Timothy, I'll let you know when the polls are ready. You can proceed.
Okay. Now this is the end of table topic session, and now let us move to the third session and the most important session, evaluation session. And for that session, I would like to request Toastmaster Gitanjali ma'am to take the charge of this meeting. It's over to you, Toastmaster Gitanjali ma'am.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pradeep. Very good morning to each one of you. I welcome you all in my evaluation segment. This is the most sensational segment of the meeting. Our evaluators, by presenting their positive feedbacks, try to upgrade the labels of the speakers. As a G, now I'm presenting my first evaluator to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Tarun. Toastmaster Gitanjali, be on the virtual stage to present your evaluation. Thank you, G. I'm already there on the stage. Again, very good morning to each one of you. Toastmaster Tarun, my heartfelt congratulations to you for breaking the ice walls of nervousness, hesitation, etc., and coming out courageously out of them. It is not so easy to stand in front of so many people, but you have accepted the challenge and presented yourself boldly. Kudos to you. Your speech title, Being Young, was very apt with the speech. You have wonderfully presented about your young age. TM Tarun, you have elucidated your personal story very wonderfully. Starting was wonderful narration of your name or the meaning of your name, which you have given to us, really wonderful. And I wish you all the best. Just try to live always young. You talked about your young age, also how you helped your father in his work. You narrated about your engineering college and about your placement in HP company. You talked about your growth from small company to MNC company. Lived in Japan for 9 months. Everything was amazing and wholesome. You tried to introduce yourself as a Tarun to the club within a short span of 4 to 6 minutes. I think as a starter, you have done excellent job. You have good language power. Your content was very nice. It was well drafted, well organized speech. And one more plus point that you have not used notes to present your speech. As an evaluator, it is my duty to give you some feedback, positive feedback to improve yourself as a speaker. Please do little hard work in your eye contact, body language, and facial gesture. Otherwise, I think as an icebreaker, it was a wonderful presentation, and I wish you all the best for the future. Today, you have started your journey, and I wish that you will climb on the ladder of Toastmaster journey till the last. I mean, you will complete your 14th step and complete your one full path. All the best, Toastmaster Tarun. Thanks, and over to you, G. Thanks, Toastmaster Gitanjali. Now I am presenting my second evaluator. To evaluate.
Just
yes. Yes.
The polls are ready for table topic speaker.
Okay, before second evaluator, you just present the poll. Now, Toastmaster Krati, should I start?
Yes.
Toastmaster Krati, should I start?
Yes, we are done with the poll.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Krati. Now I am presenting my second evaluator to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Dhara. Dear ladies and gentlemen, please join your hands to welcome Toastmaster Sanchita. Toastmaster Sanchita, be on the virtual platform. The stage is yours.
Thank you, G. Good morning, everybody, and congratulations, Toastmaster Dhara, for completing your icebreaker speech. Although this was your first speech, but you still managed to follow the rules of arranging everything in a chronological order. Very good for that. The speech was very nicely written. You began with your birthplace and how your family was. You described your mother very nicely. You mentioned about getting confused about during your performances in your school. You spoke about how your personality improved drastically during your MBA days. What really impressed me was your topic discussion on depression. Depression and its treatment are still a huge confusion to people, but you nicely elucidated it with your mention of how you got yourself treated with therapy and how you are now picking up the strings. You nicely mentioned about three things: enthusiasm, passion, and courage, which are needed for everyone, even for a Toastmaster to give speeches. Now we come to the point on how you can take yourself to the next level. You have a tendency of using R's and OKs. You can overcome that by practicing your speech. One way to do that is to write down your speech and practice it in front of mirror, assuming that the entire audience is sitting live in front of you. That will help you avoid using those crush words in your speech. Secondly, we would also like to know more about your hobbies and how you plan to benefit from Toastmasters. You must be wondering, it's just a 4 to 6 minute speech, and how do I include all these details? To begin with, you started off with what your speech is not going to include. You can skip that part. You can also skip with thank yous and everything. We are thankful to you that you are giving us the speech. You can add more details, your aims, your goals, how you plan to know more through Toastmasters. I believe you've been allocated a mentor. My suggestion would be to write your speech and get it reviewed by your mentor. This will help you using the goals or each and every instruction that each project has, incorporate it in your project and give the speech. You spoke about finding your passion during COVID-19. We would like to know how that really motivated you. To conclude, very good speech, nice topic, very nice, nicely chronologically ordered subjects, but just keep the suggestions in mind and you would be a brilliant speaker. Over to you, G.
Wow, thank you so much, Toastmaster Sanchita. Very wonderful evaluation done by you. Your feedbacks will certainly help Toastmaster Dhara to improve her speaking skills. Dear audience, please welcome Toastmaster Pawan with a loud round of applause to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Mufaddal. Toastmaster Pawan, be on the virtual stage. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Ji Gitanjali madam. Good morning to one and all once again, and my heartiest congratulations to TM Mufaddal for presenting his second speech of his pathway. Congratulations. I liked a lot of things about your speech. However, I would like to mention the three major ones. The first one is, I love the way you started. The opening was fabulous, amazing. It is not in the pursuit of happiness that we feel fulfilled, but it is other way around. Amazing, I loved it. The next thing I liked about your speech is a story, because a story is a very good way to engage audience. The listeners get enthusiastic about listening to you. So I like the way you presented your story. And the third thing is your presence. I felt it. I could sense that how deeply you were engaged there. Means you're totally into your speech, mentally as well as your physically. However, amidst all these good things, there is always a scope for improvement for everybody. And as your evaluator for this speech, that's my duty to suggest a few things which I noticed. To elucidate the points that could be improved, here are a few points, basically three. So I have divided into three parts. The first one is speech mechanics. So this will relate to your physical gesture, your body language, and it was quite visible that if you would have taken a standing posture, like standing really straight by adjusting your camera, that would have helped you to be more confident. Otherwise, if you're leaning down, you are basically putting pressure on your thorax, which definitely deters your speaking. You might want to take that into consideration. Another thing is eye contact, which is very important. Eyes should speak. Now, moving on to the next one is speech organization. We all saw that there was a good and fluent speech. But if you would like to present a really a butterfly kind of speech, you might want to make your points very clear by using some transitions, which would connect your points and make it a very good garland. So for that, you might want to think about some good connectors and arranging your speech by talking to a mentor. And we all have mentors here. That's a blessing. Another point I would like to mention here in this area is speech length. By over time, definitely things comes with experience. I was one of you at one point of time, but gradually I improved with the help of my mentors and feedback. Likewise, it is increasing the length. The final point is the vocal variety. Your facial expression has to be congruent with the way you talk, the way you want to pass the message. So keep these things in mind and you are going to rock. Over to you, Z. Thank you.
Thanks, Toastmaster Pawan. Well done. Very authentic evaluation done by you.
Thank you.
Now it is the time for my timer, Shri Kumar. Please present your time report.
Thank you, ma'am. Gitanjali, ma'am, the first timer, Gitanjali, she clocked 3.11. The second timer, Sangeeta, she clocked 2.4, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And the third evaluator, TM Pawan, clocked 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
It means all the 3 evaluators are eligible for voting.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Now I would like to request our Zoom master, please launch the vote. Polling. Launch the poll.
Please vote for the same.
Should I start, TM Krati?
Just a minute. 2 people are remaining to vote. Kindly vote for the same. Yes, Team Gitanjali, good to go.
Thank you so much, TM Krati. After this sensational evaluation session, let us move towards our AHA Counters report. Dear audience, please welcome TM Pooja warmly to present her AHA report.
Thank you, ma'am.
Virtual stage.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Once again, good morning, everyone. My report is guest Karam used he used no ahs and ums, but he used repeatedly few words like I, like, and but. Guest Namit Jaiswal used more than 8 hours. Guest Bhavesh used more than 5 hours. Guest Shivam used more than 5 hours. Guest Rahul used more than 5 hours. Guest Tarun, 5 hours. TM Dhara, you have used more than 8 hours, and as evaluator TM Sanchita has already mentioned, there were few repeated words like I, on, and I, she, that, like it, which can be avoided through practice. TM Mufaddal took proper pauses instead of using any crutch words. Hope that this role may elucidate each speaker to be a hummingbird and move a step forward towards learning. Over to you, Gitanjali, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pooja. Very minutely you have observed all the speakers. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, please join your hands to welcome our grammarian, Toastmaster Yogesh, to present his detailed report on grammatical aspect of today's meeting. Toastmaster Yogesh, be on the stage, virtual stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster General Evaluator Gitanjali, ma'am. Let me divide my report into 3 parts. Part 1, the usage of the word of the day and phrase of the day. Number 2, improper grammatical usage as per my opinion and the suggestions from my side. And number 3, with the line, thoughts, words or saying this normally capture my mind, or which normally I would like team members to use more. Starting with the first section, there is a background noise. Can everybody be on mute, please? Except me. Thank you. So, starting with the word of the day and the phrase of the day, we have 5 Toastmasters who had used word of the day today. Toastmaster Dhara, Toastmaster Pawan, Toastmaster Mufaddal, Toastmaster Sanchita, and the latest Toastmaster Pooja. Unfortunately, when it comes to the phrase of the day, every member was sitting on the fence and nobody used it. So I will request that everybody to use it. On the second part, improper grammatical uses and suggestions, that's for my opinion. Without taking the member's name, I have a detailed report along with the names, but I will just say what did they say and what are the suggestions from my side. There was a statement given in context, this bird found. I would suggest instead of saying this bird found, we should say these birds are found. Number 2, there was a statement given, lifestyle goes on. The context in which it was used, it should be lives goes on and not lifestyles goes on. Another Toastmaster used a statement just like to also. Instead of this, I would like him to use also like to. Another Toastmaster used first travel to foreign. I would try to request everyone to restrict the word foreign in this kind of statements contextually. Instead of that, they should say first travel outside India, which will be more clear. And the Toastmaster used one statement, early age. There is no early age, there is always a young age. It can't be early or late age. Another Toastmaster said, let me speak about myself. Instead of that, she should be saying, let me introduce myself. She has used the word nerd in a different context to explain some situation. It's an improper use of the word nerd in that context. Instead of that, she could use any other words like a dedicated housewife or dedicated mom to continue with the statement. Nerd has a different meaning there. Another Toastmaster says, introduce themes once again. It was not a reintroduction of the theme. Theme was already going on. So it should say, let me continue over today's theme and continue it from there. One of the Toastmasters in his speech said, when I was little. Little is an improper word from my opinion. We should use when I was young. He continued with saying, I got win. It should be I won. It's never I got win. One of the guests said, go back to 1 or 2 years back. Instead of using back twice or 1 or 2 years back, we can say go a couple of years back, which will make the same meaning. These are the suggestions from my side where we can improve it. Now the lines both sorts of saying, which are very good usage from my understanding. Toastmaster Pradeep, with the names I will say, first step in Toastmaster journey, an enthusiastic word. Toastmaster Dhara says, college life was subtle. It's the first time I heard a college life with a meaning subtle in the same sentence. It's a good thing. Toastmaster Dhara also said bounce back. It has a lot of meaning in these 2 words, which we can use it in various ways. Toastmaster Mufaddal said, it's not in pursuit of happiness we find fulfillment, but it's a pursuit of fulfillment we find happiness, an apt statement which we should remember always. Toastmaster Mufaddal always said, happiness is a state of mind, which says a lot. He also said, happiness is by helping others. Apt meaning in all these 3 statements used by it. Kudos. Toastmaster Pradeep used the words hibernation mode, a very good word normally to use and give a complete different meaning. Also, he said, never give up. An apt thing which should be for every Toastmaster's motto. Never give up, come again and do it. This is my report for today. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Gedan.
Wow, such a nice evaluation, such a nice report on grammar given by Toastmaster Yogesh Kantak. Wonderfully, you have wonderfully done, presented your report. After listening such excellent report of our counter and grammarian, it's my time to present the wholesome report of today's meeting.
Today, ma'am,
yes.
We can vote for the best supporting role player.
Okay.
Please vote for the same. 3 people are yet to vote. Kindly vote for the same. Yes, Gitanjali ma'am, good to go.
Thank you so much. Today, Toastmaster Krati played the role of Sergeant and Arm. She opened the meeting room quite ahead of its scheduled turn. Actually, she had opened this room at 9:39 a.m. Our meeting started exactly at the stroke of 10 a.m. TM Krati performed her duty very honestly and thoughtfully, not only the role of Sergeant at Arms, but also she played the role of Zoom Master very successfully. Well done, Toastmaster Krati. She introduced Toastmaster Sanchita to give book review. TM Sanchita gave an authentic brief review of the book Becoming Michelle Obama by Michelle Obama. It is an excellent book, and I think we all must read that book. Kudos to TM Krati and TM Sanchita. TM Krati, after performing her role, very swiftly handed the charge of the meeting to Toastmaster Yogesh, today's presiding officer. TM Yogesh played his role very diligently. He introduced all the guests to the member very gently. But before handing his charge to Toastmaster of the day, he gave the brief introduction, wonderful brief introduction of today's theme. Hats off to you, Toastmaster Yogesh. Then, after briefing of the theme and introducing the guest, he swiftly handed his charge to Toastmaster Pradeep to present his unique theme about the hummingbird. Toastmaster Pradeep, really it is wonderful to correlate the life of hummingbird with the life of human being. Your theme today, you have proved that size won't matter to get success. It is the inner zeal and just which makes us successful. And the proof is hummingbird. Very wonderfully, you have narrated your theme. But I have one request to you. When you are playing the role of Yomodi, before introducing the tag team or any other person, you just give a brief review, little bit information about your theme, and then you move towards your about the other role players. Then comes about our tag team members. Actually, these tag team members are the strong pillars of any meeting of Toastmasters Club. They give their silent observation, their keen and minute observation, give correct meaning to any Toastmaster meeting. Timer Shri Kumar, counter TM Pooja, and grammarian TM Yogesh played their role very perfectly and authentically. I want to give a big thanks to Toastmaster Shri Kumar. Today he has played the role of savior. He saved our meeting by playing the role of timer at last minute. Yogesh Kandak, as a grammarian, what to say about you? It was a wonderful explanation. Well done, tag team. All the three speakers present themselves in a quite effective manner. two speakers, Toastmaster Tarun and Toastmaster Dhara. They have opened their account and as an icebreaker, they have presented a very sound speech. And if they just give full attention to the feedbacks given by their evaluators, they can prove themselves as very excellent speaker in afterwards in future. And our third speaker, he is also not very seasoned speaker. It is his second speech. He has also given a very wonderful speech. And all of them have presented their speech title. Everything was very nice. And their narration was also very good. Team Archana played the role of table topic master. Though your topics were very good, but I somehow feel that today you could not display your part in a very wonderful manner. Though you played your part good, but not excellent. Please try to present your part little better way. Mine, now again I am coming back to the speaker, that my humble advice to them, before presenting their project, they should take the help of their mentors. Even they can show their speeches to their mentors and they can take their suggestion also. And here I want to make one suggestion to all the mentors of new members, that they should give complete knowledge of pathway system to their mentees to make them good speakers. Because in Toastmaster, speeches are not simple speech. All the speeches are project-based speech. So they give them proper guidance to make them a good speaker. All the three evaluators gave very positive and enhancing feedbacks to their speakers. And I believe if they follow them honestly, that will help them to move ahead in their pathways journey very smoothly. Our BP, Toastmaster Mansoor, played his role very efficiently and shared agenda in proper time. But one advice for him also, that before circulating his agenda, please check your agenda thoroughly. There should not be any spelling mistake. At this time, I found one spelling mistake, such as introduces. It D-U-C-E-S, not C-A-S. Please check it thoroughly. Well done, Toastmaster Adil, for presenting such meaningful poster for the meeting. I feel little upset due to lack of participation by the members. Our VP has to cancel one segment, that is evaluation of the Toastmasters speaker speech. So it is my request to all the members, please come forward and fill all the roles. Our VP, again and again, he is begging. Why he should beg? It is our duty to join the meeting, to make each and every meeting very successful. Otherwise, I think it was a very sound and successful meeting. Everyone has played their role in their best level. Even the TT speakers, they have presented themselves very wonderfully. So with this, I would like to hand over my charge to Toastmaster Pradeep Mane to lead this meeting ahead. Thanks, and over to you, Toastmaster Pradeep Mane.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gitanjali, for that wonderful evaluation. Now, let us move to the conclusion part of my theme for today's meeting. And for that, I would like to share my screen once again. So, until now, what we have learned is that whenever you want to achieve high success in your life, what this hummingbird does. The first thing that hummingbird does is conserving the energy. The second one is collecting the resources. And then she makes her effort until she gets the results. Now how we can correlate this theme with these three learning with ourselves. So, excuse me. So suppose this is you, this is a beaker, and this beaker represents you. Now this is your beaker, and what we are doing in our life in order to achieve high success, we are always taking resources from outside environment. We always fill ourselves with energy, lot of energy, and the way that hummingbird collect the resources, she collects the nectar from the flowers. That means the hummingbird collects which are helpful for her in her journey. So the most important thing that we have to understand is that we have to collect the resources which are helpful for us in achieving the results that we want to achieve in our life. So these resources we are collecting in our beaker. Now, the second thing that hummingbird does is conserving that resources, conserving her energy. Suppose we are filling the energy in ourselves, but if that energy is get drained, if that energy is get waste, then we will not able to perform, or we will not able to make our efforts towards our goal with 100%. So we must have to block that energy drainers. Now there is one question for you. What is your energy drainers? Can anybody tell me? What are the energy drainers? What are the energy drainers that drains your energy?
Negative thoughts?
Yes. Yeah. Anything else?
Stress, tensions.
Yes.
Overthinking, over expectations.
Yes.
Toxic
procrastination.
Yes. So this is most important thing we have to understand from this hummingbird, that hummingbird conserves energy. In the same way, we have to conserve our energy, because we lose lot of energy in negative thinking. We lose lot of energy in stress. We lose lot of energy in social media, in seeing irrelevant news. So this is the most important thing that we have to understand from this hummingbird. And if we utilize this concept of this hummingbird, conserving the energy, collecting the resources which are helpful for us to achieve our outcome. Now, what are the resources? What are the resources for us to achieve our outcome? The resources like reading self-help books, good content, good speaking, listening to the good speakers. So all these resources we can store, we can integrate those resources in ourselves, and instead of draining that resources, we can integrate that, and you can use that resources towards achieving our outcome. And the third thing, if we do this thing, if we collect the right kind of resources, if you block all that energy drainers, and if you make constant effort, just like that hummingbird, if we develop never give up attitude in ourselves, that is the only way we can achieve high success, high outcome in our life. And I think this is the most important learning that I learned. I received from one book, and it is my responsibility to share this learning with you all. And I think these things making sense with you. So that's all from my side, and this is the end of today's theme. Now, I would like to request Zoom Master, please initiate the poll for best best role player of the day.
Yes, sure. Please start.
Now, I would like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster Yogesh for proceed. It's over to you, Toastmaster Yogesh.
Thank you, Toastmaster TMOD Pradeep Mane. Now we are coming to the last section, the award ceremony section. But before that, I would like to invite our guest to share us the feedback on our entire meeting and how they felt about it. So I would like to invite our first guest, Namit. Guest Namit, can you turn your video on and unmute yourself? Thank you.
I apologize. Actually, so the whole meeting was great. Actually, I was looking forward for this meeting. I would like to thank Miss Krati for making me join to this session. From the starting to the end, I kind of like the whole structure of the meeting as well. That the speakers have allotted us topic where they speak about it, and the evaluators the judgment, and they get a positive feedback where they can learn from something and grow about it. I would definitely look after joining more sessions in the future. Be in a contact with Ms. Krati regarding the future opportunities.
Thank you, guest. Thank you, Namit. Now I would like to invite guest Bhavesh. Can you turn your video on? Yeah, you're on mute. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Yogesh, and everyone here. It was a wonderful experience to listen to everyone, first of all. And the most important part of the today's discussion was that everyone had played their role very, very minutely, and kind of the AHA session, or the session about the grammaritarian, grammar part, whatever was being seen, and the evaluation pattern done by each and every person as a Toastmaster was really fabulous. And the most important part of the discussion today was that everyone wanted to improve from where they are, and that was a great thing. Everyone was interested to improve their own self, and that was a really, really good part. And I would like to see further more this type of discussions, and would like to join this club.
Welcome. Thank you. So TM Krati will be in touch with you.
Sure.
Can we have the guest come? Pranami. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm very excited to join the Toastmaster. I really like is here everyone grows together. I like that part best. I mean, we are
one team.
Yes. So everyone grows together. I like that this part. So I'm very excited to join, sir.
Thank you. Toastmaster Krati will be in touch with you. Can we have a guest, Rahul?
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Rahul.
Hi. It was a great session. The program is organized very well, and everyone is getting chance to speak, and simultaneously the evolution is being done, which is a very good part, because if you are speaking and you are committing a mistake, so other person, if they are evaluating you and they are giving you the scope of improvement, it is a very good thing. And I like the session very much. It is a very enjoyable session, and I'm listening all the things, whatever the evaluators talked, how they are evaluating the results. So all the things are very, very nicely organized. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rahul. So I think we covered all the guests, and if the Zoom master is ready with the certificates, we can go ahead with that.
Team Yogesh, we are yet to vote for the best role player, or we had done, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, we are done, and the certificates are ready.
Okay, let's start with it.
I hope the screen is visible.
Yet to come.
Yes.
Yes.
So we can proceed with the awards.
Yeah. So for the meeting 227th Vadodara Toastmaster Club, the winners are as follows. Please go ahead.
So the best supporting role player of the day is VTM Yogesh.
Thank you. I think the slide has not changed for me.
Yeah, the name appears, I guess. Is it showing or not? It's showing on in name.
It's showing me the title slide.
Yeah. Okay. Can you see the best role player slide?
No.
No, we are seeing only title slide.
Okay, let me share again. Okay.
Yeah, can you
So
put it on the
now
play mode? Play mode. Put it on the play mode.
Yeah, I'm sharing from the beginning. Okay, so now are you able to see the best supporting role player of the day slide?
No, only the first one.
The first one.
The title slide is only showing.
Yes. It's not in the play mode, Karthi.
Okay, so let me put it on the play mode. Just okay. It's not on the play mode.
The top left button you can press. Yes.
Yeah. Now is it showing?
No.
Because, I am started the slideshow, but still, I guess. Okay, so let me do it.
Yeah, now it came. Now it came. It's taking time. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I'm getting award again.
Yeah.
So
So the best role player of the day, it goes to
Toastmaster
Team
Getanjali.
For the best table topic speaker, again our presiding officer, TM Yogesh.
Thank you.
For best evaluator of the day, we are having TM Sanjita. And best prepared speaker of the day is TM Tarun. Kudos to you for your icebreaker speech. So thank you so much for joining in. And with this, I conclude the meeting. Guests are requested to turn on your videos so we can take a group photo.
Dhara and Kam, your video is not on. Archana.
Yeah. Archana ma'am, can you turn on your video if possible? Okay, so everybody is ready. On the count of three, will be 3, 2, 1. Yes, taken. Thank you so much for joining in.
So just an announcement, the next week meeting will be not there because we have an area contest, and best of luck to our winners and representation normally in the area. We want to win it there also. And from the next month, we will be starting a hybrid meeting, which will be offline and online combination. So I hope normally we will have offline presence also along with an online one. Thank you. Thank you. The meeting is over.
All the best.
Thank you.